Hey guys, what's going on? This is Anthony from Anthony's Customs, and the last review I want to do today is not Marvel Legends. It's a DC Universe Classics Collect and Connect or Build-A-Figure figure. This is Brimstone, technically not DCUC. This is from the Public Enemies line, subline, so it's really the same thing. It's just not technically from that line. Either way, it's based on the Kilowog or Validus or Arkillo. I think that's it for this body. They all have the same body for the most part. This guy does have a couple unique features. First off is his head. No head articulation, it's all sculpted on. I kind of wish they put a cut joint in there at least and let us rotate his head. They could have easily taken this whole neck and head part, made it a separate piece and put on a ball joint in there so the whole neck could move, and just, you know, had this hollowed out around where the neckline is. That would have been a nice touch, I think. Having the stiff head is kind of a downside. Otherwise, it's okay though. He's got these big ball joint shoulders which work really well. You know, they don't look ugly. They line up with the traps pretty well. They don't stick out too much, so it's really nice. Ball joint shoulder, I said that. Bicep swivel, that's the phrase I'm thinking of. He's got a bicep swivel right there. Single jointed elbow, not quite 90 degrees, but it is there. And a wrist rotation right there. While I have his arm up, this is a good time to show you his arms are translucent, which is kind of cool because he's supposed to kind of like light up. He doesn't light up, the toy doesn't, but I'm pretty sure he can become brighter since he's nuclear. So the arms and shoulders are translucent. Not a whole lot, but they are. I don't have a portable light unless my phone's light is bright enough. Let me try it. I'll see if you can see my phone flashlight through the arm. Hang on one second. There we go. Got the phone. Got the light. Can you see it? Okay, yeah, you can kind of tell it's translucent, hopefully. The hands are really translucent. The shoulder is, the torso is not. So just the arms and the shoulders. But still, it's a nice touch. I appreciate that they did that. And if you don't put the light on it, you can't really tell. It's not too bad. I know we have heavy light on here, but if you block out all the light, you're just looking at it in person, it looks like solid plastic, so it's kind of cool. His tank top thing is just painted on. Same thing for his wrist things and his shorts. It's all just painted, and his boots. It definitely would have been nice to have some sculpt work on there. Not a major problem, but it is there. There is a tiny bit of shading on some parts of his body, I think. Yeah, on some of the red parts there's a little bit of shading, none on the black. He does have the ab crunch like the other guys that use the same body. Could be sculpted a little more in there, but it still lines up pretty well, so it's not bad. Decent enough range of motion, not too ugly from the back. Waist twist. Standard DCUC hips, except they don't have the T part right there, so they look better than normal. Single jointed knee. Excuse me. Single jointed knee, no hip rotation. Jeez, I cannot talk today. Single jointed ankle and a little bit of a rocker there. Oh man, I need to take a nap or something. I'm going nuts. Anyway, the feet are nice and big, and the ankle mobility really lends itself to the figure. You can pose him kind of more so than you could some of the other DC Build-A-Figures. The only problem is with the lack of neck mobility, you're really going to end up having him looking straight ahead for the most part. So get him in a pretty static pose and be happy with it because he looks really cool and he's a really nice Build-A-Figure. Great display piece. The head is done really well. It's sculpted, the black part's sculpted, and the shading is nicely done. So I do recommend you get this guy. He is becoming a little bit pricey because it was kind of a small, short-lived subline. So a lot of people that have him don't want to get rid of him, and people that do want to get rid of him want a lot of money. So try to get lucky and find one for a good price. Otherwise, I don't know what to tell you, but it is a really cool figure, so I do recommend it, guys. Thanks for watching all these videos today. Hopefully I get them all uploaded tonight. I have some haul videos and some more reviews and some customs coming next week, or maybe this weekend even, so stay tuned for those, and in the meantime, keep collecting.